everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We're here with Fish Tang, a very interesting gentleman. He runs a swim school and he wants to share with us a little bit about his business, and we'll see what we can learn today. Okay, Fish, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And today we're actually in front of the very interesting pool that's in the building that you run, the school. Can you tell me about Fishlike?
So basically, Fishlike runs mainly adults program that actually helps adults to fine-tune their swimming strokes so that they can swim effortlessly long distance, mainly freestyle. So we have a program called Freestyle Mastery, which you can see over there. They're working on their freestyle strokes. Yep.
Okay. And what's so different about your swim school? I know you're getting a lot of popularity and you've been doing it 25 years.
So Fishlike basically focuses on a program called Total Immersion, which is a US franchise program that teaches you how to swim like a fish. So effortlessly swimming long distance without getting yourself tired. So you don't kick and pull. You learn how to streamline your body. You learn how to balance your body. You learn how to use gravity to your advantage to propel yourself forward.
Wow, okay, that's a very interesting thing. And you've expanded into Asia. Which territories or which countries are you in?
So basically, we are in Singapore, Malaysia, Taiwan, and China. So we went to Indonesia last year, and we are going to Thailand in 1st and 2nd of June.
Okay, wow, and that's about 5-6 locations that you're already in Asia. And can you share with me what's the okay? Let's start with this. Okay, every business there's always a part where sometimes it's a little bit hard. And there's a little bit of resistance. What was the hardest story for you to share, or if you can share one of your
you
most
mean
difficult moments?
Going overseas or locally?
Both, in terms of
I would
Asia.
say locally, getting pools is a big challenge for us, and getting students how to market it outside, how to duplicate yourself is also another challenge for us. So and cash flow, as all entrepreneurs will face, as overheads in Singapore is very high. So that's where we also meet challenges.
So when you first wanted to go overseas, then or when you go to Asia, when you expand into Asia, what was the challenge then?
Going to a place that nobody knows you and you know no one there, that's the biggest challenge. And then once you get to know and get started, everything, let's say for example China use everything different from Singapore. They don't use for example, they don't use Dropbox, they don't use YouTube, they don't use Facebook. So everything is different. They use WeChat, they use Hotel, they use Weibo, they use Alipay. So they don't use internet Visa Masters. So the platform of storage things and transferring to our team is another challenge. They don't, and then getting students is another challenge because we use a lot of Facebook ads over here. Then they don't have WeChat ads, and it's very expensive. So we started to build WeChat groups, and then we work with related people who have people, and then we slowly get them into our group, and then we also provide like free video analysis we used to charge locally to get people interested to join our groups. That's how we built our platform over there. Slowly, eventually.
So you provided a very high value analysis for them.
It's a lot of labor intensive thing where the team really work very hard to get.
So that sounds like a lot of challenges to enter overseas market. But what's the flip side? What happens when you are successful and when there's
the flip side is the market is really big, and they are willing to pay high prices, higher than Singapore.
Wow.
So in Singapore, in our workshop, we charge us like 300 plus for 8 hours. We charge 700 plus, 700 for the same 8 hours. Of course, that's excluding our follow-ups. We do a lot more follow-ups compared to Singapore. It's like, and the traveling costs also eat a lot into our costs, but the numbers is big over there.
So you're saying you took a premium niche positioning in order to win in that market?
Yes, a few times higher than what the Olympians are charging. The highest. That's why where people start to talk bad about you on the social media, you know that you're done. That attracted some attention.
Okay. Some attention is better than none.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a really interesting idea and definitely a story for us to go into much deeper. At this moment, okay, can I just say, do you have one word for people who people want to penetrate Asia, want to do marketing and start businesses in Asia, what's the one thing that you can share with them?
Test. TST, test. There's no one and one. You ask any entrepreneur in China, they will give you a different answer. But every industry is slightly different. You need to test it out and then tweak along the way. There's no one size fits all. Dare to try, dare to tweak and change fast and correct along the way.
Wow, test, test, and test. Okay, that sounds like a gem of information that you have shared with us. And just want to say thank you very much to Fish for joining us today. And we've taken a slightly different place at the top of the building at a swim school and next to a pool, right, for today's interview. Really appreciate that. So, are these your guys swimming?
Yeah, they are my students.
Okay,
yeah.
I wish we were going to join them soon. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you soon.